For centuries, the world has been taught that Africa was conquered for gold, land, and resources, but that is only the surface story. The deeper truth is this: Africa was never feared for what was taken from the ground. Africa was feared for what lived within its people. Yes, the Bantus and their West African relatives. These are the only two tribes that have E1b1a haplogroup throughout the entire Earth. Africa is the oldest inhabited land on Earth, the birthplace of humanity, the root system of the human family. In ancient times, African civilizations were not just builders and warriors, they were spiritual scientists. They understood nature, rhythm, frequency, order, and moral law long before modern systems existed. That knowledge was never fully destroyed. It was disrupted, fragmented, and buried. Through slavery, colonization, renaming, and forced belief systems, African identity was disconnected from memory, not because Africans were weak, but because, honestly, memory is power. A people who remember who they are cannot be ruled easily. You see, that is why unity has always been discouraged. That's why Africa was divided by borders that made no sense, and that's why leadership was corrupted instead of cultivated. Not because Africa has something, but because, Africa is something, the spiritual root of humanity. And when the root remembers its purpose, the tree does not stay the same. This is not about hate. This is not about superiority. This is about awakening, responsibility, and truth. A people aligned with conscience, discipline, and identity cannot be permanently controlled. And that is the real fear history never explains.